Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome. My name is Aiden. I am so happy that you're here. I am trying to film this a little closer to the beginning of the month. I don't know when this is going to go up though. Trying to schedule things around variety of content, but also things that might be more dated, I guess. Anyway, today is my palette roundup. I went through a lot of palettes. A lot of these are fairly new palettes too. Well, maybe not a lot. There's a few. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing all of the palettes that I used in the month of October, just keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And leave a comment. Let me know if you've tried any of these, what your favorite palette is, if you have any of these, and what you think I should do with some of them, because I might ask your opinion on a couple of them. But let's go through them. I'm going to show you the order that I used them in the month. So first up, I have one of the newer Mthrshp palettes. This is the Outer Spice palette. Then this came out a year or two ago. This is the McGrath Mthrshp, what are you? The Sublime Seduction. Then I have one of the Urban Decay little 6 pans. This is the 1993 90s eyeshadow palette. Then new to me, not necessarily a new palette, but Natasha Denona bronze palette. This I picked up with BoxyCharm, not BoxyCharm, Ipsy, just a little bit ago. Then I have another one of my Urban Decay. This is the 2000s. This is the soundtrack palette. Why did I think? I keep writing that down as 1970s. It is this 2000s. Then I have another one of the newer Morphe palettes. This is a 9-pan in Forbidden Honey. Then a real oldie, but kind of famous palette. This is the Subculture by ABH. Then I have one from Sigma. This is Bare Bliss. And then we're going to have a few I wore them for one day because they're 5 pans. This is the Mini Biba by Natasha Denona. Then we have the New Moon palette from ColourPop. This one is new, also fairly new to me. Another oldie, this is the Kathleen Lights Morphe palette. And yeah, I do have stickers on them. That's to remind me which month I was planning to use them. And then my last two mini Natasha Denonas, I have the Starlette and I also have the Nude. In last place, we have my Urban Decay soundtrack. This is the 2000s palette. And this is what it looks like. It only has one matte in it. That is that red. It's kind of almost a tuxedo shade. There you go. You can see it a little better without the palette. So what did I say? I said works all right. I don't love. Not sure of the color story. I like some of the, this one, that blue, green, or brown, green, blue, green, whatever. It's a nice one. I don't mind the red and the gold. I don't know if I love this palette or not. And this is one that I'm kind of on the fence. Do I want to keep it? Do I not want to? Yeah, I don't know. So it's nice. It's definitely not a love, but there are some fun, they work all right. That's what I guess I'm saying. I just don't know if I love the color story enough to keep it. Just above that one is my Morphe Outer Spice palette. Trying to go by my notes. This one I feel like it's working a little nicer than I was remembering it though. So here we go. That's what the shades look like. And I wrote, the mattes are just okay. The regular shimmer, nice, but not sure about the others. So I think I liked this shimmer and the mattes were okay. But these two shimmers in the middle were not my favorite. There you go. You can see them. I think they definitely go better with a finger than being put on with a brush. But I'm definitely going to keep this. I like the color story of it. It's just, I don't know if it lived up to the hype that people had around it when these dropped and people were like, ooh. I don't know. I feel like I like my Morphe 2 Hawaii palette better than this one. I like the quality just a little bit better on that one than on this one. Although this one feels like the quality of the packaging way better. This next one shocked me at how low it was. It's the New Moon palette from ColourPop. I thought I was going to absolutely love this. I mean, look at it. It is so stunning. The packaging. I love the artwork in here with Edward and Bella and Jacob. The color story should be more my speed than like the first Twilight palette, but I didn't love it. So what I said was creasing. The colors were okay. Trying to give you a good look at it. The matte's okay, the shimmer's okay, would declutter, but it's Twilight. So that kind of is where it is. But I do want to put in a word about the creasing because I have been struggling this past like month and a half, I guess, with some creasing. I changed out my eye primer because I was using one that from Elizabeth Mott that I wasn't familiar with. I also I started using my Urban Decay, but ones that normally work well, even my Natasha Denona, I've had some creasing, and I'm wondering now if it's the setting spray I've been trying to use up from Rare Beauty, the little one, because it does have a little bit of oiliness to it, but I've also known like where I spray it, if I like go over it twice, it kind of seems to like eat away at the makeup at that place. So that could be the reason for the creasing. Just want to say that, but I did have creasing when I wore it. I love this shade right here in the middle, that orange, and it kind of almost is like a duochrome shifty, but it feels like a chunky glitter, and I'm not going to put that on my eye, which makes me sad, but it's not my favorite. And I think unless you are a die-hard Twihard, I don't know if you really want it or need it. I actually want to reread the books because I just last year read Midnight Sun for the first time finally, and I want to read the rest of the books now again. Moving on, we have the Sigma Bare Bliss palette. I once again was a little surprised at where this one landed. I picked this one up on clearance, not clearance, but it was on Costco. It was on Costco.com. Can't believe I just whacked my notes on the tripod. So what did I say? I said the color story is all right. Wish one more shimmer. It increased pretty badly. I wanted a light shimmer. So once again, it could be the problem with my setting spray. That could be why it had some creasing in it. I'm not really sure. I just, like, there's a couple shimmers in there. They're fine. I just wish, like, there was one more light shimmer because the only shimmers you have are these three. And I just felt like I needed one more. I like the pink. Like, this side I like better than this side. This side is kind of not my favorite. Definitely felt like I didn't need the black in there, but I think this one I'm going to declutter. I kind of feel like trying it again with a different, maybe eye primer, maybe setting spray, I don't know. But this one I'm pretty sure I'm going to declutter. Let me know if you think I should or not. I feel like I've liked other Sigma palettes just a little bit more than this one. This one just kind of left me meh. Okay, next up we have my 1993 palette from Urban Decay. This doesn't always look the best on eyes. That green, that grungy green did not look great on, I will say that, because I had that on for one of my videos and I didn't love the look of my eyes for sure. But what did I say about this one? I said this one is okay. I like the mattes. Those two mattes in the middle I really liked. Not sure about the colors though. The shimmers work fine. I'm not a big blue fan, but the blue and the pink are really nice. So is the white. It's a really nice one. So I think I'm going to definitely keep this one for maybe not the green. Maybe try it again with the green in a different capacity. But I do like, especially this one. This is like such a good shadow. Definitely want to keep it I would keep it just for that one because it is kind of a classic staple color that I definitely would wear a lot. Next up is the Subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is probably one of the most famous and most controversial palettes in existence. I did not get mine on initial release. I got mine later. I didn't find a lot of the problems that other people did, but it is a difficult color story to work with, which is part of the reason why it's not higher. I do really love the shimmers in here. Like this one's nice and this one's nice. This one gets hard pan on it. That's this one right up here. It's not the most shimmery shade, I guess I should say. So some of the things that I said is it is very pigmented, so you have to be super careful with it. And I think that's part of the reason why it was a problem to begin with, because they are very pigmented shadows. And you know, I don't go for super pigmented most of the time. And then I also said, I wish there was more shimmers. Like, I wish just one or two. I do like the mustards in here. You have the two like mustardy, orangey colors. I really like those. This one is a nice one. It's kind of just a weird color story. There's so many different types of colors in here. Sometimes it felt like it was a little hard to come up with a good cohesive color story. And so, yeah, we have the 14 shades in there, and I like it. I don't love it, but I'm definitely keeping it because I do think like I could use it. What I'd like to do is like mix and match, which is not what I do now, but that would be cool. Like to take that and to mix it with something else, and you like maybe the 93 palette, use that light brown for, and then use the mustards, something like that. I think that would work out nicely. Moving on, I think we're right about the halfway or a little over halfway because I had 13 palettes this month, so this is number 7, so we're getting closer. This is the Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette. I was shocked that this ended up this high. I looked at it and I was like, oh, this is not going to be very good. I'm not going to enjoy it. I just got it because it was Kathleen Lights, and it was the only Morphe palette I had for a very long time. I bought this from somebody who used to do videos here on YouTube, and I haven't seen her in years, but she bought 2 of them, and so she sold one, and I was like, well, I would like it. So here we go. I was shocked that it came up. It is a little light. The mattes are a little light. You can build them up, but it does take some work for that. But for me, that was perfect because I don't love really, you know, effusive mattes that I have to try to tame. I said the mattes blend well. They're a bit light, but that's okay. The shimmer's better than expected. That white is really nice. I used this one quite a bit. I liked these ones that I used. I didn't try the greens, so that was kind of like the standout, but I don't know what to do with that green. Maybe I could do like this with the green. I don't know. I didn't get that far with it, but yeah, really nicer than expected, and definitely a keep. One that I need to break out and actually use because it's one that just kind of sat neglected since I got it. And yeah, I mean, I should have known that Kathleen Lights would probably have something pretty good even if it was just Morphe, but yeah, it was surprisingly good. Next up, we have another Morphe palette. This is Forbidden Honey. It is one of their new 9 pans. They don't have a mirror, but they do have the 9 shades. Ooh, there we go. It's looking pretty light. I'm losing my daylight as we're going. So I said a bit light overall. The shimmers are nice. The special shade was a bit but I liked it overall. But you can tell that the shades are pretty light. They didn't build up very well. I feel like if you have a darker skin tone, these aren't going to show up, this particular palette. I don't know about some of the other ones. The 2 that I purchased were the lighter shades, but this guy, oh my gosh, I have been having fallout like crazy on it. And so you definitely need to blend it in. But yeah, it's all over my pants, all over my chair from that one swatch. So that's a little annoying, this guy right here. But I did like it, and it's definitely one that I'm going to keep and wear. We're getting into the favorites, and this is one of them. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Nude palette. This one ranks lower than the others because I had creasing with this. Again, it could be the setting spray I was using. I said creasing, ? Not sure why, but I like the color story. I love the shimmers. I know 3 shimmers might be a little overkill, but it's a good mix. You know, you can do crease with that, and then you have that, and then just have my regular brow bone eyeshadow that I'm trying to use up. But I really liked it, and I think it was nice. So definitely one that I would recommend if you're looking for a color store. I don't even know if they're still making the Mini Nude. She keeps changing things, and I've given up trying to keep up with it because I was like Pokemon, but then there was just too many. In 4th place, we have one of my Pat McGrath palettes, the only one I wore this month, but this is the Sublime Seduction. I'm pretty sure I found this one at TJ Maxx or Marshall's for like $20, and I really like this one. I love Pat McGrath. Like, she has some good quality eyeshadows. I said overall though, it's a little bit orange. The shimmers are really pretty, and that they are. Look at that. They just glimmer and gleam. It is a little orange, leans a little orange, so not necessarily what I want to wear for work. Maybe if I had a different crease color, like I could wear all but that like orangey shade, but it is really pretty and I'm glad that I have it. So yes, 4th place. In 3rd place, we have the bronze palette from Natasha Denona. It is so shiny, it's just going to reflect everything. Here we go. We got 15 shades in here. Lots of similar shades. There's definitely a pattern to this bronze palette. Is this one that I would have bought if it wasn't $25 minus 20%? So it was like $20. Probably not, but I'm very happy for the price that I paid for it. I said, so good with an exclamation point. Something magical about the shimmers. Would like a lighter shade or two though. Yeah, it's a lot of medium tones. You have a couple of darker tones down there. I didn't use these. Like this one, I really wish I had tried because that's a very beautiful shade, but I was wearing it mostly to teach. So, colors don't go too crazy when I'm teaching. But yeah, I wish there was just a little bit more variety in tones because it feels very mid-toned with that bronze. So maybe some lighter ones in there too would be nice. But I really did enjoy it and I'm glad that I have it. The last 2 palettes, we're going to go through them pretty quickly. So in 2nd place, we have the mini Starlette palette. It's so pretty. I said it's so pretty. I love it. That one shimmer that's catching the light, that champagne-y type shimmer, is beautiful. It just was a really nice look, and I felt really pretty wearing it, and it lasted really well throughout the day. So yes, this one is a really good one. Forgive me for not taking off the last swatches, but I'm running out of daylight, so we're going to double them up. So this is the number 1. This is the mini Biba. There are 4 mattes in there and 1 shimmer. The shimmer is so beautiful. The mattes are really creamy. They're kind of that cream to matte formula that Natasha is known for in some ways. I love it. I felt really pretty once again wearing it. You have this shade that's really pretty. This one is really pretty too. Love the mattes. Felt like I could get a couple different looks with this one, given the shades of the mattes in here too. So yes, it is my number 1. So let me know what you think about with the Sigma and with the Urban Decay soundtrack. Let me know if you think I should keep them or not. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Those of you who watch these videos, I really appreciate, because I know like these I get lower views on, but I kind of like showing what I've been using and trying to talk through, and your opinions really help when I'm trying to decide whether to declutter something or not. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic week, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.